You cannot give the same activity week after week and expect your child to show enthusiasm or cooperation. So let's create a weekly schedule for OT home training with a variety of activities. And this is a whole bag of tricks. Welcome back. For Monday, let's start with gross motor activities for hand. Any activity that involves throwing, pulling, pushing, lifting a heavy object while doing another activity would come under this. Or you can choose any activities where the kid has to put his entire weight or balance on his arms. For fine motor activities, there are several activities you can try. You can check out my old videos about activities with cotton balls, toothpicks, pom-pom balls, just paper and pen, bottle caps, and so on. You can choose 2 or 3 activities every week. Visual perception activities help your child understand the logic with visual clues. Circle the dinosaur with a lollipop. Okay, now put a square on the dinosaur. There are games and activities for it. Check out my old videos for more activities. Copying a pattern is the best activity for visual perception. It could be shape, lines, or even colors. It could be any activity that helps them derive a logic from a visual clue. When it comes to hand-eye coordination, the best guess is most fine motor activities. You can check out my old videos for it. You can also add a lot of craft activities under hand-eye coordination. On Tuesday, let's start with gross motor activities for leg. All your typical OT activities will fall under this category. Remember that the gross motor activity for leg is not the only type of OT activity that is needed for a child. You need to have a mix of everything for a holistic development. For hands, let's do pencil activities. Pencil activities need not always mean writing or drawing alone. Beyond this, there is shading, matching, circling, or finding objects from a cluster, and so on. It helps your child to get the knack of holding the pencil. Midline crossing activities include any activity that involve your child to bring his left arm or leg to the right side or vice versa. Animal walks are the best OT activity for any hyper kid. There is frog jump, elephant walk, bear walk, crab walk, and so on. You can do it, you can make your child do it with or without a weight. The weight could be a weighted jacket, or you can put a backpack on his shoulder with 2 filled water bottles. Do not just make your child vaguely do the animal walk left and right. Give them a purpose. The best way to do this is with puzzle boards. They keep the puzzle board on one end of the room and the pieces on the other end. The child has to take one piece at a time, do the animal walk, go to the other side of the room, fix it on the board, and again do the animal walk, come back for the more pieces. Let's start with obstacle courses. Obstacle courses is about making a child go up and down a few things to reach a destination. Again, always have a purpose. Use puzzle boards to make it more interesting for them. The sensory activity depends on what type of sensory issue the child has. A vestibular sensory activity would involve bouncing ball, trampoline, and others. An auditory sensory activity involves identifying sound, playing instruments, and more. Slime, ice, cotton, water, pom-pom balls help with tactile sensory issue. Sensory swing is a very good tool for vestibular activities. There are two ways to play memory games. One is the auditory memory and other is the visual memory. Or just say 3 or 4 random items to a child and child has to walk around the home, find those 3 items and bring it back to you. Strawberry, grapes, pear, pencil, sketch, pen. What are all there?
Cake.
Yeah.
Airplane.
Where is clock? Where is lion? Where is bird? Written play is very helpful to introduce social concept, communication, imagination and more. You don't have to buy costumes and all. You can download and print simple masks and create characters or just buy doctor set, mechanical set and others. For Thursday, finger grip is not the same as pencil grip activities. For finger grip activities, we focus more on the wrist strength, finger control, wrist twisting, and so on. Bilateral coordination activities are those that need the use of 2 hands. These are very essential to train daily activities like buttoning the shirt, pouring water from a cup, closing a lid, and so on. This is a clip from an old video. If you want more such activities, check out the old video. Again, there is midline crossing activity. I would like to suggest Tuesday for midline activities with hand and Thursday for midline activities with legs. The last one is molding or building activities. You can use slime, clay, Legos, kinetic sand and others for this activity. You can leave it for their imagination or you can ask them to make a specific thing or copy you. Friday is usually for fun OT activities. Let's start with drawing or painting. It could be simple mindless drawing or coloring, or the kid could copy and color or draw under instructions. Blowing activity is very good for speech sound generation. It could be a simple activity like blowing balloon or bits of paper off the table. You can put some paint drops on a paper and give a straw to the kid. The kid has to blow the paint along the line or to create an image. Try some OT activities as a part of sensory and fine motor activities on Friday. There are a lot of OT activities you can do with water. Check out my old videos. At last, there is this board game, just snake and ladder, chess, carom, and so on. Spend 5 or 10 minutes on each activity every day and you can easily create a schedule for 30 to 45 minutes of OT activity every day without repeating an activity. Thank you.